you guys? It's Mary.
And Emma.
Everybody has a like,
Share,
subscribe,
and comment.
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about how Robyn and Kody burden their kids with their narrative in order to that the kids also push it.
Yeah.
And what I mean
and
by
their
that,
agenda to really push their agenda too.
yeah. And what I mean by that is that you know how Robyn complains to Kody about Christine. Robyn complains about the wives and the kids to her children so that they can start to feel like they are victims. They don't like us. Don't communicate. Basically, to get them to not communicate with their siblings. Don't be close to them. Don't be close to the wives. Because you guys remember that time where was it Janelle and Christine sat down there with Mary and Robyn and Kody in that thing, and they were discussing where they're going to be for Thanksgiving. And Janelle was like, "Well, I'm basically only going to do whatever Christine's doing because my kids revolve around you." And then she went home that same night and said, "Well, they're not going to be here." And then Aurora and Brianna looked so heartbroken. They're like, "Well, why don't they want to be here with us?" And all that stuff.
And she had done it before too, like around.
She's done it on several occasions.
Yeah, she did it one Thanksgiving when Mary was like, she was like, it was just Mary that was coming.
Yeah.
Right, and the kids were upset about that, and I just felt like you could have just, that was an opportunity for her to just explain to the children.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, a lot of the children are not even in town.
Yeah.
So they're trying to go closest to where, a spot that's closest to everybody.
Right.
You know, but I'm sure they'll see us next year or Christmas time or whatever. But kids will take on what you tell them.
Yeah. And remember that time when, what was it? They were, Robyn was was pregnant with Solomon after she had basically forced Kody to divorce Mary, right? And she said, "Well, I want to tell my kids separately because last time it was a bad event."
Oh, with Ariella.
Yes. Remember that?
I remember, because she wanted it to be happy and she wanted happy people to be there. And the thing is, I am sure she told the children just like that.
Exactly.
They were happy for us. And so, you know, that's why we're telling you guys.
Yeah, and then just recently when Gwen was doing her review of Sister Wives, just when Gwen was doing her review of Sister Wives, right, she said that Robyn on the tape said, "Well, you know, I don't want to, you know, the kids should not be burdened with this grown folk stuff and everything." But then Gwen called her out and was like, "But you told Ariella Solomon, though, because why is Ariella there talking about how come mommy and daddy, why can't they date again?"
She told Ariella and Solomon.
Before Truly.
Yeah, before Truly even knew about it.
So you're
because they already knew by Isabel's party that they made.
Yeah.
You know, and even she would say, "Oh, I hope they don't say anything because Ariella and Solomon know and Truly doesn't know." Like, you should not have even taken that on yourself to tell those little kids that.
They won't even understand for real. That's why she was there talking about, "Well, you should go on dates again." Yeah. It was, but that's why I think she I don't know what is wrong with Robyn, but she does it with Kody. She does it with her kids to push this narrative like she is some victim. Like, it's like a disease at this point.
You know, I wonder if she did that when she was leaving the first husband. You know,
because up to today we still don't know what the hell he did. He's never come out to speak.
I mean, we could only, like we've said, you know, giving some, you know, going by either rumors or by what we see, but like, she's never really said exactly what he did, but she has insinuated that it was some kind of sexual abuse. I mean, that's how I feel. That's what I think. Because remember, she was saying first he coerced her.
Well, I thought she just meant he pressured her, and I mean...
And then she also said...
I wouldn't consider that sexual assault. I mean, because I feel like
young
boys do that sometimes.
Not assault, but like, maybe, what would you call it? Sexual...
Manipulation? I don't know.
Is manipulation, or maybe it's just manipulation.
Or maybe it's pressure, sexual pressure. But I don't think it's sexual assault.
No, I don't think it's... No, not sexual assault. That's too hard a word. But maybe she felt manipulated by him, coerced by him to do things that she did not want to do.
Which, I mean, I feel like we've heard so many stories about women being, you know, pressured by a young boyfriend to give up their virginity and stuff like that. You know,
that happens. I don't know. I'm sure to most women. That has happened.
Yeah.
You know, because we get into that hormonal phase of our lives, hit puberty, like around the same time that the boys do. So everyone is like, hormones are raging. Yeah. But yeah, there is a lot of manipulation.
Yeah.
to get what she wants and stuff like that. But I do feel as though, at first the children were going to go see their father,
Yeah.
and then we did not hear about that anymore. And the way I don't think the way she talks to her children when she came into the Brown family and telling them things that really children should not be privy to.
Right.
I have a feeling that this was not the first time she's doing that when she
Yeah.
came to this family.
Right.
I can see her kind of talking to Aurora
Yeah.
about why I'm leaving your dad,
Right.
or what he did, or whatever.
Yeah, I can actually
You know
see
what
her
I'm
doing
saying?
that for sure.
Because she has done it since she's been with the Brown family.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is when she started doing that and burdening
No, I'm
the
saying it has to
children
be
at
like
all.
a fundamental.
It's something
issue.
that she does, and it's not right for a parent to do that.
No, not at all.
I mean, I don't want to say it's emotional abuse, but it's just
It is
it is
emotional, I feel.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's inappropriate for a parent to sit back with children
And tell them all their belly warnings.
and
If
tell
they're
them, oh, what's
they're your
going on
therapist.
with my husband, your father. Like, it's inappropriate.
I feel like
He
at a
has
certain
treated
age
me
you should not
bad.
be doing that. I
Yeah.
feel like, and maybe I would say maybe 14 and below. I would say.
I will say until the children are like adults.
Yeah.
If they're adults and they have been witness to stuff already, and you want to talk to them about it because they've already witnessed it,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's different. But you still do it when they're adults.
Yeah.
You don't do it like Aurora and them. They came. How old were they? Like 12 when they got to Kody. Like Aurora, the eldest, was like 12 or 13.
I don't think you should ever burden your kids.
That was
I
not
feel
the
like if you want to
time.
have discussions
That's not
about
the
what's
time to
going
do all
on,
of
that's
that.
fine. But if you want to have discussions, I feel like definitely 15 and below, you should not be talking to them about it because
No.
they can't really even comprehend
They
it.
can't understand what's going on.
Like
and
between
I feel
16
like,
and 18, I feel like it's an okay age
Yeah.
to let them know. But you don't go tell them, oh my God, he did
This
this
is
and he
what's
did
going
this
on.
and he's the devil and that. Like
Yeah.
I don't think you should do
and
that.
then
'Cause
I
that's
also feel
half of them.
Yeah, and I also feel that they talk
Can I help
about what's going on with the sister wives.
Yeah.
Like,
They're gossiping
and then
names.
the lies too. The
Yeah.
lies that Robyn was telling, I am sure she was saying that to her children as well. So that the children, because every child, something happens to mom, you're upset on mom's behalf.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden that child is going to be like, well, they start to look for things.
Yeah.
Problems with Christine, problems with Janelle,
Yeah.
problems with Mary. Well, Mary was there, but I feel like they really burdened these children.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know what you will call it, maybe not emotional abuse, but it's certainly very inappropriate.
Emotional
do.
harassment.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, even look at even when they were trying to find a house. I mean,
he
that
literally
discussion.
not bent over, but he kneeled down, got in front of Aurora's
Arie-
face.
Ariella,
Look at me,
Ariella,
look
the
at
little
me,
girl,
look
yeah.
at me. Tell mom we have to buy a home. That was so odd.
It was inappropriate.
It was so odd.
It was
Very inappropriate. The girl looked scared, actually.
Yes, because children can sense that energy.
Yeah.
They can sense that energy of animosity, which is what he was having because Robyn wanted to rent and not purchase a home.
Well, he wanted her to purchase because he knew with
You
the
know.
long haul he was not going to be building all that land.
Yeah, that
He said,
that
"I ain't
was
never gonna
his
do that."
intention. Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't know.
To the point that Aurora had a panic attack.
Even Dayton was disturbed.
Yeah, because you're sitting there, my mom is upset.
Mm-hmm.
You're like badgering her in front of us.
Right.
So they're just very inappropriate.
It's almost like emotional
Robyn-
abuse, I would say. Because the fact that you have a girl
I
have a
mean,
whole
that's
panic
too strong
attack.
a word, but it's like,
She had a whole panic attack.
yeah.
I did not even realize
I
that.
remember that. But this is what they do. They burden these children, and that's why the kids have not been able to get really close to their siblings.
I don't think they can really even develop
They
who
can.
they are because you have these two dingbats as parents.
Well, from the very beginning, you're telling them about your issues with the sister wives,
Yeah.
how they don't respect you as a parent. I'm sure. Kody is very inappropriate. Like
Very.
we're finding out he yells
Yeah.
when he, this is his norm
Mm-hmm.
to yell, be condescending, be disrespectful, to wives and to children.
Yeah.
And when he wants to get someone on his side, he
Shuns them, basically.
fuels these rumors
Yeah.
and this gossip, like he did with Janelle, trying to get her
Christine
out of the side of Christine.
didn't work.
Of course it did not work because Janelle is more savvy than just like, this is what I'm going to do. But I know you think that she's going to fall, right?
Yeah.
Our cat is
You're
like
not
living
going
on the
outside.
edge.
It's wet outside.
It's the living on the edge.
Our balcony is like what? Maybe 12 feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
And-
maybe, yeah. I mean, if she falls, hey, cats, they say, have 9 lives. So I think she has 9 times to fall. And she'll be fine.
You ain't right.
Don't worry. I mean, right?
No,
But
because she's
yeah.
still small. I
She'll be
think she's like
fine.
maybe a teenager. No, I don't think so. I think she's probably like a middle schooler.
You mean adult years, kind of.
I guess.
Anywho.
So. Anyway,
But yeah, they do burden those children. They do burden those. And Kody, you see him even in that meeting that he had where he was saying that, like they're preventing him from his personal goals. Kody also puts burdens on the wives too.
Of course, but
with
you would
all
think that
these
kids would be
BS.
off limits.
No,
Kids aren't safe either.
No.
Around that man.
I mean, Cody's going to be Kody. I think as time went on, like we talked about how he seems to have changed in the past maybe 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the crisis, what do they call it? Midlife crisis.
Yeah.
And that has taken way too long. I don't know how long that lasts. I didn't go through one. So I'm not sure how long it takes. Men seem to go through it more than women.
I just feel
I
like
don't know
men
how
have a lot
long
of
it
excuse
takes
for
this
to be.
midlife crisis. Like, is it 4 or 5 years?
I just feel like men have a lot of excuses to be degenerate. Like, it don't make no sense. Midlife crisis, you could have an extra long, reason to have a midlife crisis, and then, oh my God, men are sexual creatures, so they need to be out there cheating. It's too many
men
excuses.
on our channels, how long does it take for your midlife crisis?
I just realized that our subscribers who are men has gone up to from 5 to 17%. So hello, fellas.
How long does your midlife crisis take? I'm trying to think how long it takes. You know? I know that my ex actually went through it. It seemed to me that he went through for over, maybe a decade. I don't know.
Yeah.
By the time he ended his midlife crisis, I don't even know if he's not still, but by the time he ended it, we were no longer together. So I really don't know how long it takes. Yeah, but you guys let us know, how long does it take for your midlife crisis? Because Kody seems to be going through it for years now.
I know.
At least 4 to 5 years. But yeah, those two burdened their children. And I don't know if because they have this whole victim.
Yeah.
They like to play the victim, both Kody and Robyn.
Yeah.
I just wonder, I don't think they know. I don't think they realize that what you're doing can be emotional abuse.
Yeah.
What you're doing is inappropriate.
Right.
I don't think they are consciously aware of that.
They're not self-aware. That's why they keep doing it.
I don't think they are, and so that's why they keep
I think the best thing any person can be is self-aware, because you will always be able to improve yourself.
Yeah, no. I kind of feel like Robyn is, but she chooses
to do the negative.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Because there's a conniving thing to Robyn,
Very conniving.
Yeah.
But yes, y'all, it's Mary.
And
we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment down below. What do you think it is? Maybe emotional abuse is too strong a word, but what would you call it? Is that like manipulation? Inappropriate what they do? For parents to burden children with things that children are not equipped
or even
to handle at a certain age exactly, or they also don't need to be in mom and dad's business either. Like, what would you call that? Right? Okay. Bye.
Bye.